Was to have a mega drive from Kampala to the City Hall for the swearing in of the Lord Mayor, Salongo, Honorable Engineer Ronald Balimwezo Nsubuga, who is taking office today. But the plan has been changed by circumstances that have been beyond his own approach. Stephen Imbidon Fefeso Chibuga coming to you from Kampala here at the home of the new Lord Mayor who is taking office. Congratulations once again.
Thank you, Stephen.
And I'm glad that you are taking office today.
I'm blessed that I am taking office and that the Kampala people are going to receive a new active Lord Mayor.
You, the leaders, the practice is to count first 100 days. For the people watching you live on MorningAtNTV as you take office today, the first 100 days, what are your 5 key action points?
Before I do speak about the 5 things that I'm going to start with the first 3 months, allow me make an apology to my people. KCCA, through me, had invited 3,000 people, 300 VVIPs, and 2,700 guests, other guests, VIPs, including the local leadership. We had about 850 chairpersons at local level, about 100 chairpersons, LC2, and councillors. But because of Ebola, they have downsized to about 9 people. So I'm going to have 9 guests, and that's family. So I apologize to those that had received cards, invitation cards. Sorry, it was not my making, but it's natural.
It's natural. But well, it's natural, but we've seen concerts ongoing in Kampala, even over the weekend, even now, even this Friday, we're having concerts on the weekend. But still, you cannot limit the numbers going for concerts, but for swearing in would at least accommodate like at least 20 for you.
Sure. I had arguments similar to that, but that's what they have managed to do. Yeah.
Okay, go for it. 5 fast action points.
1, I want to appreciate the people of Kampala for accepting me to be the Lord Mayor that they desire at such a moment. Most of the challenges in Kampala are engine-related, and I personally offered myself to be that person that is going to change Kampala. And here are the 5 key areas that I'm going to start with. 1, we have a big challenge of mindset change. Everyone feels that they have this impunity. Someone eats or drinks water and throws out the bottle. So it's like people do not love their country, and as such, Kampala capital city. So I have to change the mindset of those people. What I'm going to do first is to make a key stakeholders engagement, an engagement for the stakeholders of Kampala. The border, the teachers, the landowners, all those that have a stake in the Kampala, including landlords, taxi drivers, utility service providers, all those, I'm going to invite them in a stakeholders engagement to discuss the Kampala they want. Because Kampala is not going to be managed by only leaders.
Your worship, how will you be
all
able,
the people have a stake in the city.
How will you be able to balance that and strike the ambitions that you have with the powers that be, the conflicting powers? Of course, yesterday we even saw the chairman of PLU, commander of UPDF, saying that UPDF is now going to be taking over KCCA, where you have the mandate of the people.
I think we have guiding principles and we have legal framework that takes KCCA. So I am a person who is going to promote rule of law. Where does the CDF come in there? Where? So we must, at least for starters, begin by utilizing the laws of Uganda. So there is no way the CDF will come in. But like any other Ugandans, you can fight against corruption because corruption has eaten this country. You find that corruption is almost in all institutions. And we need that person who can give a hand in supporting the fight against corruption. So I have something to do. In fact, I was thinking of having a unit, the Integrity and Accountability Unit in KCCA, that is going to help me fight corruption, because I know corruption is in there. And we are recently informed by the IGG that Kampala capital city is one of the most corrupt institutions in the country. So we have, as a matter of urgency, to put that on board, and at least people know me that I'm fighting against corruption. Well,
you're talking about engagements. We know in the past we've seen differences between the political and the technical. Sure. You coming into office, speaking to those councillors who we have been seeing at arms on the wrong side of the law with the technical team. How are you going to make sure the technical team works closely with the political without any
like I did say earlier, that we have laws that govern Kampala. And as such, we are going to make sure that everyone remains in their own line. We have roles of the Lord Mayor. The Lord Mayor is in charge of policy. The Lord Mayor is in charge of programs that enhance service delivery in the city. I am the political head. And it's clear that the technical team headed by the ED has a role. The ED is supposed to implement those policies, those good programs, those strategies that have been formulated by council. Mm. So, in fact, she's the secretary of SEC, the body that I lead in KCCA. So it's important to note that everyone have their own roles. We only need to stay in our own lines, period. And there must be a relationship. We must work together. It's also clear that the person that advises council is the ED. So I see those who say that we should not work closely together. There should be fights. No. People of Kampala require a services, period. They need better roads. They need better garbage management, because garbage is one of the challenges that we have, very critical. And I'm an expert at that. We have technologies that can sweep away that challenge completely. Of course, we've seen you having engagements with different partners from locally here, but also from abroad. I want to understand, as we wind up, I want you to speak to the Kampala Dweller, who wants a better city, better organized city. What would be the game changer? Because many people have come, made promises at a division level, but also at the KCCA, but things remain as bad as all. The game changer is going to be, the game changer is basically, it's going to be initiated from the day that we are going to have that stakeholders engagement. Everyone should get to know that Kampala is theirs, and therefore forge a way on what Kampala do they want? Do you want a Kampala where we make roads and the following day utility service providers come and cut the road? Do you want a Kampala where you just litter garbage and eventually we get diseased? Do you want a Kampala where you are knocked because of poor road infrastructure? All right. Do you want a Kampala that is full of dust? Final words. That's going to be gotten on the day that we are going to have the stakeholders engagement, where everyone is going to give their own opinion so that we can have a Kampala that is all-inclusive, a Kampala for all Ugandans, where residents will call Kampala home. Thank you.